Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gloria. If this is your first time, welcome. My channel is about me, my son Grayson, and my husband. So it's our family channel and we do almost anything on this channel. So if you like this type of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and give us a thumbs up, and then let us know what you want us to do next. So today's video is about our trip to Belize. So we got married on March. We got married on March 27th of this year, and we took a trip to Belize. Now, we took a trip to Belize City on Tuesday. American Airlines did switch our flights so many times. So we had originally booked for an 8:30 flight, but we got switched to a 12 o'clock flight. So we left at 12 o'clock and we got there like around 2:30, 2:40. We had to go to custom. Now, one thing that they do require before getting out of here was to get a COVID test, which we did at a CVS pharmacy, a local CVS pharmacy. We had to take a COVID test. We took it on Sunday. We got a response by Monday, and then we took it to Belize on Tuesday. And then you also have to download a Belize health app, which you have to answer some questions on there, and then you can go ahead and show them whenever you get to Belize. Now, we landed in Belize around 2:40. We went to custom, which if you have your COVID test and if you have your health app open, it's kind of pretty fast, like you just go through the line. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that crowded at the airport, but our plane wasn't as crowded. It had about 80 to like 70 seats open. It wasn't that many people at the airport. They do follow the guideline with social distancing and will spray you like the germs, the hand sanitizer. They always have that in hand. They're always wiping stuff around. So I feel like they do take the the COVID pretty serious over there. So everybody has a mask on. Everybody literally wears a mask. Went through custom and it was about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we got out. We were outside. We got our luggages, and there's like a lot of taxis already waiting for people. So we waited. The taxi just was there, and we paid $25 to go from the airport to the water ferry thing, because we weren't staying in Belize. Actually, we were going to stay in San Pedro, Belize, which is an island in Belize. So we took a ferry. We got to the ferry place, and we had to buy a ticket. So now if you buy a one-way ticket, it's about $18. And then if you buy a two-way, like a round trip, you'll get a discount, which will be at $31. So we both bought a round trip, and the round trip is good for 3 months, as they say. It was 3 months, but we were there for 6 days, almost a week. So we got there Tuesday. We were leaving Monday. So the round trip was for 6 months. For 3 months. I'm sorry. The round trip was for 3 months. We got on the boat. Now, to get to San Pedro, it took us about an hour and a half. So they have two islands. They have one that's called Cape Cocker, which is an hour from Belize City, and then we went. And then 30 minutes from there, so an hour and a half from Belize City is San Pedro, and 30 minutes from Cape Cocker is San Pedro. So when we got there, our hotel, they sent a driver to come pick us up. Now, the weirdest thing is that they will charge you per head. So the taxi that came to pick us up charged us $15 each for a one-way trip. So we paid $30 to get to the hotel, and we stayed in Costa. It is pretty far from the port, like where we got off the boat. Far from there. We got there. Honestly, that was the longest trip. Just from getting out of custom was like 3 o'clock, and then we got to our hotel by 5:30 because we had to wait for our luggages and we had to drive. Now, the driver down the road, they only have one road, so like one single road that would take you to a place, and it took us a long time because most of them drive with the golf cart that you can actually rent out for a week. So if you stay there for a week, you're renting out, or some people will rent out for like a month. For however long they stay, you get a discount for it. But most people drive with golf cart, which the car will go slower because the golf cart is smaller, and that's all they drive over there, which is a golf cart. It's a small island. So our hotel from the city, well, yeah, from the city, it was about 30 minutes or 35 minutes, which is really, really far. Now, the place was kind of isolated, which we enjoyed because it was really quiet, so enough time for us to just like enjoy ourselves. And we got to Costa. We got there on Tuesday, which they didn't have that many people due to COVID, but they do practice safety guideline, which as soon as we got there, they had sprayed us with sanitizers. They had us wash our hands and things like that. We had to, like, everybody wears a mask, everybody follow guideline. And we went to the reception and everything was great. I would give the Coastal Blue like an 8 or a 9. I loved the place, and we had room service at no extra charge. So whatever you pay for the room, that's what you get. I did record our room in the previous video. We had a living room, we had a little kitchen, a little dining room set, we had a balcony, and we had a bedroom, of course, and we had a bathroom and a closet. It was a really nice place for us to enjoy. We had fun over there. They do have a restaurant, so it's kind of like, they do call it a resort. So they do have a restaurant on there. They had a bar. We had a breakfast there most of the time. So basically, we didn't really have to leave the area to go somewhere else to find food. We were there for a week, so we tried all the food that they had on the menu, which we got tired of. So one day we went and ate at a different restaurant, which we really didn't like, so we just went back and ate at the same restaurant at the hotel. Another thing that we did over there was we went to the secret beach in San Pedro, which is nice. It is also in my previous video that I posted on the Belize tour, honeymoon part 2. Over there it's really nice. It's cheap. All we had to do is rent a golf cart for $40 for like 4 hours from the hotel. So the hotel do have rental golf carts, so you can be able to rent from there for $40. So we went there. We had enjoyed ourselves that day. It was nice. It's also my previous video on Thursday. I'm sorry, a day before my birthday. Yes. So on Thursday we went to the shark alley and we went snorkeling. That I did record that one, but the bad thing that happened was that I recorded, and I was recording underwater with my phone, like the actual phone that I was recording with. Got water damage, so I lost a lot of contents from the phone because I was recording from like how we got there and all the trip and stuff like that. I lost some of it, but I did retrieve some of them, which I had sent to my husband's phone before my phone started acting up. That's what I posted. Now, I do recommend the Shark Alley if you're not scared of anything like me. I love to try new things, which my husband doesn't. And so like snorkeling was his first time, and he enjoyed that part. We got to swim with the turtles, and he enjoyed that part. But the Shark Alley, he really didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it because they're not I don't think they eat human, you know. I actually jumped in front of one, and it was pretty cool. I loved it. But the thing is that I didn't get all of the video because my phone drowned. So the next days it was deadly. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday without a phone, but it was okay with me because I mean we were just enjoying each other. Now, this is a fun place if you want a quiet place. If you are a type of person that likes to enjoy new things and like not criticize other culture, that's a really good place to go to. Food was great. Caribbean food, spicy. It was all right. It was good. The thing is that after you leave, so we left on Monday morning to get to the airport, I personally didn't find a place where they were doing COVID tested. So we weren't able to get a COVID test there, which I looked up online. It wasn't really clear if you needed a COVID test coming back. So we went to the airport, and at the airport, they were like, do you have your COVID test result? And we were like, no. And they're like, well, you have to have one before you can get on the plane. So we had to get a rapid test, which cost us $75 each to get that test. It took them like 20 minutes to get a result back. And I got a result back, and then we were able to fly back. Now, as far as activities in Belize, some of them are very, very limited due to the COVID. We tried to do the ATV, which is the four-wheelers in the mud. We weren't able to do that because they were saying that the one company that they work with during COVID shut down, so they're not able to do it. And then the other stuff are not that interesting, which I think it costs a lot of money. It was about $275 if you want to do like 2 tours, which is like horse riding and other stuff for like $275. Or you can actually take a plane, which is like $300 per person, to go from San Pedro to Belize City, because most of the activities are in Belize City. But if you want to go ahead, if you are in Belize City, which will cost you a lot cheaper because they don't charge you for the water taxi or the plane. But as far as being in San Pedro or the other island, which is Cape Cocker, it will cost you a lot more just to go do some activities. But in the island, if you stay there, it's pretty chill. So that was a review of my trip to Belize. If you liked it, go ahead and give a thumbs up. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.